time for judgment. Welcome to today's show. This is what's really great.
Asked the lion anxiously, "You have plenty of
Case that will be forgiven for things. Now, about this article in regards to climate crisis, and 1/3 of the food that we eat is at risk because the climate crisis is endangering butterflies and bees, which I'll get to after the fact. But this video talks about a few of our friends from the World Economic Forum and other engineers who talk about how we need to human engineer people and control their taste buds so that they like to eat different things. Now that's weird, right? Since we see them engineering us into wanting to eat bugs. They use the celebrities, right? That's their influencers to influence the masses, that we should eat bugs more. That's why all these shows have incorporated eating bugs, and taking that taboo, that desensitizing people from eating bugs, making it normal. The more they see these celebrities eat bugs, the more celebrities like Justin Timberlake, etc., come out and say, "Yeah, we eat bugs for dinner." The more normal it becomes, then people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'll eat a caterpillar," instead of being like, "Oh, I wouldn't eat that. What are you, sick? Are you gross?" And this is part of what they want to do. Now, the Bible talks about in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3, they will prohibit marriage and require abstinence from certain foods that God has created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe and know the truth. And a lot of foods will be forbidden, and we're seeing that as part of the climate change agenda. We're also going to see a massive push towards cannibalism, which I've talked about. But let's take a listen from the video again, which is by the channel The Controversy 7. The video is called Huge Diabolical Plan to Change People's Taste Buds, where you have Klaus Schwab and company talking about how if people aren't going to just stop eating meat, well, we're going to use human engineering to get them to stop.
I mean, you are really changing human beings.
I'm talking about being able to remove certain genes or mutations from the entire, human species. I think a challenge is to figure out, how do we do that globally? How do we do that ethically? How do we do that fairly?
You could change genes to influence our brains and our behavior. Is that correct or not?
Only if I knew which genes to change.
It's a fusion of the physical, the digital, and the biological world. It's brain research, nanotechnology, and I could go on and on. It's changing not only what we are doing, it's changing who we are.
People eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption of meat, then it would actually really help the planet. But people are not willing to give up meat. We can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant to certain kinds of meat. We can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant to certain kinds of meat.
Oh, wow. Well, it's no surprise, because what techniques are they using to do human engineering? Well, for starters, they're using mind control, the easiest one for them to use, because all they need to do is continually use repetition and just keep putting it in a pattern over and over and over again to convince people what's right from wrong, which is really an inversion, because good is now evil and evil is now good. This is all done through mind control. But another way they're going to do it is through being able to edit, doing gene editing, changing who humans are and what humans are. I wonder how they're going to do that. Wink, wink, can't go into further detail here, but obviously on the website we talk more about that over there. We hear Klaus Schwab talk about it. It's not just going to change, the things you like. It's going to change you, because literally gene editing is going to change you. And through gene editing, they're going to be able to control what you eat and what you don't eat, what your taste buds like and don't like. So suddenly things that are normal foods and healthy for you, like broccoli or watermelon, are going to be considered bad. Not only are they going to be considered bad, your taste buds are going to tell you they taste gross, but their taste buds are going to tell you that bugs that are covered in parasites, like worms and spiders, taste good, right? And that's what is going on here. It's pure insanity. You could pretty much, like I said recently in a video, tie anything you want into climate change, and these suckers will believe it. It's really amazing. Like, you could tell them anything. I mean, what's next? Erectile dysfunction tied into climate change? I wouldn't be surprised. I recently discovered they're blaming, people being sick now. Like, oh, people are sicker for longer periods of time thanks to climate change. Are people getting more and more sick? Like, what? I mean, what else are they going to come up with? Well, the answer is whatever they want, because the simple fact is the mind control is working. And we see these suckers continually believe it. So one of the things, obviously, is bugs, like I've shown over and over, and we've all seen it. I mean, everybody out there who's even, people who are asleep are still seeing it, and they're like, why are they constantly telling me I'm going to eat bugs, right? Why is like Angelina Jolie eating like tarantulas? Why are they telling me I should drink cockroach milk, which I showed last week? Why are they making like these beyond plant-based burgers and stuff when we still have meat and we could eat meat? Well, the meat, first they tell you that meat's bad for you. Then that didn't work, right? When they said eating cows are really bad for you. So then it turned into, oh, well, it's not that eating cows are bad. Cows are bad because their farts are killing off, too much carbon. So we should just kill all the cattle, kill our food supply chain because the climate's more important than our food supply chain, apparently. Just like it's unbelievable what these people fall for. And of course, on top of all that, cannibalism will be pushed. And it is being pushed because every day I see something in the news about cannibalism. This is some guy named Armie Hammer. I mean, you can't make the name up, like Arm & Hammer. I mean, I don't know who this actor is. Nobody apparently does. But he says he's 100% a cannibal in this new documentary of apparently this guy's an actor that no one's ever heard of or ever seen a movie or anything that he's in. But he says that he's 100% a cannibal. Well, what a surprise, since all these people in Hollywood are, and they're going to normalize that stuff. Now, how do they do it? Well, just like you heard that guy say, they'll use human engineering. They'll use mind manipulation, do gene editing, do all these things to control people's taste buds, and they'll tell you that eating humans is healthy for you, so you should try it. Then they'll tell you things like this, that 1/3 of the food that we eat is at risk because the climate crisis is endangering butterflies and bees. Oh my goodness. Well, we don't want to endanger the butterfly, the monarch butterfly, do we? I mean, we might as well burn all our crops if we're going to endanger the butterfly. Don't worry about the human species. Don't worry about us. We don't need food or water. We'll get rid of all the food that we have. We'll light it all on fire because it's getting too hot out, right? So we'll get rid of all the food that we have. Then we'll realize that we have no food and we'll die of starvation. That seems to work. Huh?
Goodbye waiting. Hello money. Get up to $4,000 instantly with a refund advance from TurboTax. There are no loan fees, no impact to your credit, and 0% APR. Yes, really. And it's available in as little as 1 minute from IRS acceptance. Terms apply. Don't wait. Get your refund advance with TurboTax. I've done everything I can. This is your fight now.
Or listed as endangered. And international scientists recently announced the monarch butterfly is close to extinction. So I wasn't even kidding. I didn't even realize that they were talking about the monarch butterfly, but of course they would be, because this entire thing is a method of mind control. So why not use the monarch butterfly, which symbolizes that, as the butterfly, right? Oh my goodness. What these three creatures have in common is that they are all pollinators. Without them, fruits, vegetables, and other plants wouldn't be pollinated. That's a major problem for our food supply. 1 out of every 3 bites of food that we eat is directly connected to a pollinator. Ron Miguel, the communications director and a wildlife expert at the Zoo of Miami, told CNN around 30% of the food that ends up on our tables gets there because of things like butterflies, bees, and bats. I didn't know bats had such a role. Is this new? Apparently. Bats seem to be popping up all over the place, culprits of things going on. Losing those critical populations could also mean losing some of our favorite foods. Apples, melons, cranberries, pumpkins, squash, broccoli, and almonds are among the foods most susceptible to the pollinator decline, according to the FDA. Bees in particular are responsible for pollinating around 90 commercially produced crops, the agency reports. Even tequila is at risk, they say. It's also connected. Whether you're eating the food that is directly pollinated or you're eating something that depends on that pollinator, it's a domino effect. So in other words, if you're eating fried chicken or pork chips, those chickens and pigs eat fruit, vegetables, and other plants that depend on pollinators. Thus, we aren't going to have chicken either, or pork chops, or bacon, just name it. Then it says the climate crisis is taking a toll on pollinators. So a more intense and prolonged drought is the most obvious impact. A growing concern is the effect of extreme heat, particularly on butterflies. Wow, yeah, I wonder if they could do something about that. Oh, right, they can, but they won't, because they're the ones causing all this through weather manipulation. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. There's a solution here to the issue about the bees and the butterflies and the fact that we can't eat watermelons and chicken. Oh, don't worry about it. There's plenty of bugs and there's plenty of humans to eat. So we shouldn't worry. Let's continue going forward with the climate initiative. And this is saying, look, that this is happening from the climate, but in reality, they're the ones who are causing the droughts. They're the ones who are causing the famine. They're the ones who are causing all the farmers to burn their crops. They're the ones who conveniently are torching all the manufacturing plants. They're the ones who are conveniently throwing baby formula in garbage cans. If you haven't seen that, I'll probably cover it on the website. I mean, these are all the things that they're doing, but they tell us that it's all from the climate. So we'll prepare, as they're doing through human engineering. They're constantly showing us all of these things of alternative foods, not just their Soylent Green burgers and things like that, but also through bugs, and also, like your mother or father or brother or sister, somebody passes away. Might as well eat them, right? I mean, it's expensive to have a funeral, right? They'll tell us. I mean, you can see where this is going, and people are like, it's never going to go there. They tell me that all the time. Where we are now, with people cutting off their willies, and saying that years ago, people were like, that is never going to be normal. Now, not only normalized, taught in schools. Yeah. Insanity continues to reign here in America. So, if you label it with climate change, don't worry about it. It means that it's not real. I mean, it means that it's real, and it's something from the climate. So, we should all just starve. We shouldn't eat. We shouldn't drink water. Because, our great-great-grandchildren, who would never be born, because none of us are going to be able to procreate from all the stuff they're doing to everybody anyway, on top of that, nobody's going to be able to procreate because everybody's just going to be dying from starvation. But we're not going to worry about that. The least of our concern is food and water. The only thing that we need to survive, air, food, water, right? Why worry about those? Let's just worry about these other things so that we could end up with no food because we've torched it all and we've thrown it all away and et cetera, et cetera. Then we can look around and go, where's the food shortage? But thankfully there's insects and there's our Soylent product, which is really people. How convenient. So human engineering is the name of the game. The methods that they use, gene editing, mind control, that's what's going on right now. And your taste buds might change. Yeah, this is sick. It's only going to get worse, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Satan is doing to our world. This is what his minions are doing. This is the bidding they're doing for him. Don't think that they're going to live like this, because they're not. This is for us, the goyim, the cattle. This is how they envision our lives. And this is what they're going to do. They're going to continue to use these methods of sick, warped mind control to get us there. And again, this was shared on the website. I hope everybody check out the website, timeforjudgment.com. A lot of great stuff. You can share so much stuff. Well, you share anything over there. And, obviously I can see it, and then I can cover it if it's something. A lot of the times it ties into something that I am covering, so it works really well. And, you can share other channels and things like that, interact with each other. I mean, it's constantly active 24 hours a day. Go on at 2 in the morning if you can't sleep and you want to read some stuff. So definitely check it out. It's the price of a bottle of water, a cup of coffee a month. It's 10 cents a day. Check it out. I thank everyone for being here. Hope you're doing well. God bless all of you and your families.